I'm Jill with the Grace and Strength Lifestyle, and I have Jess here. She hit her goal weight this weekend. I am so proud of you and so excited for you, Jess. Can you just tell us a little bit about your journey, what God has taught you, what God's changed in you, maybe some things that He had to work on you in, or just take it and share with us, everything God's done in your life, because I know He's done great things.
Absolutely. Well, I would say that I have struggled with this food battle most of my life, and that has been my coping mechanism, in all of my adult, probably in my teens too. And as my husband and I, we have 5 kids, and when they were little, like ages 7, let's see, and we've got twins, so 7, 3, 3, 2, and a newborn is when I really, those days started to get pretty hard. And as most moms know, that those days are wonderful, but they're tough too. And it was at that point where my food battle just really was out of control. But when they were little, I could hide that from them. It was easy. They didn't know the difference. But in the last few years, as they have grown and are getting older, that was harder to do. It was harder for me to do those things, and I found myself hiding things. I found myself lying about things. I found myself, I would go through the drive-through when I was by myself on the way to get groceries, or I would buy bags of chocolate chips with no intention of using them for baking. I would have a cupcake at the birthday party, but then when everybody went home, I would have 4 more in my kitchen by myself. And I was constantly hiding. And I would have a pop every single day, but we don't even have pop in our fridge. So, without my husband or my kids knowing, and not only that I was consuming that, but, the fact that I was spending money that my husband didn't know about. I didn't even know what a 20-ounce pop is right now, but let's say it's even $1.50, $1.60. I was spending that every day and not having anybody know about it. And this became a pattern for me, and I was hiding and I was lying. And I found myself this spring sitting in my van, and I was waiting for my kids to get out of school. And for months now, I had, instead of walking up to the school door and standing around with the other parents and visiting, waiting for the kids to come out, I had told the kids, I would park within sight of the school entrance, and I told the kids where I would be every single day, and they would meet me. But my real reason for that was that I felt paralyzed. I felt scared that if I had gotten out of my vehicle, people would see how much weight I had gained. They would know my embarrassing secret. And so again, I was hiding. Again, I was lying. And I sat there one day waiting for them to come out, and a song came on the radio, and the name of it, it's by Plum. It's Lord, I'm Ready Now. And I listened to the lyrics of that, and I knew in that moment that I had to give this over to God. I had fought this battle for so long by myself. I had done the exercise classes. I had tried to eat healthily. I had sat with the Made to Crave book by Lisa Turkerst in one hand, and a jar of Nutella and a spoon in the other hand, trying to decide which way I would go. And so I read it while I ate. Obviously that doesn't work, but it was a constant battle. I was always beating myself up, always feeling guilty about my choices, but at the same time, turning to that as my comfort. And I realized sitting there in my van, I had to change things. That this food battle to me was prison. It was keeping me from enjoying my children, my husband, my life. Here I was sitting in my van, and I wouldn't even get out because I was too embarrassed to be seen. And I did not want to hide anymore. And so I called Grace and Strength, and I had looked at this program for probably a year, just kind of glanced it off and on. And I listened to other gals' stories, and I read their stories, and I felt like for the first time that I wasn't by myself, that there was other people that had this struggle too. And that was so comforting to me. But I knew that I couldn't do it alone. I tried it so many times. And so I called, met my wonderful coach, you, and the other gals within our team, and just that support has been so great. And I feel a freedom like I haven't ever before in so many different ways. For one, I'm in God's word. I have to be, because this is such a battle. I have to turn to him and say, Lord, I can't do this on my own. And so I'm reading more. I'm turning to him. I have freedom just in the last 2 weeks, I haven't bought any new clothes up until the last 2 weeks, just because I had to. I was falling out of some things. I went to the store and I was able to get a couple shirts and a couple pairs of shorts. And, like today, I could just put that on. And that was it. I didn't have to stew about it. I didn't have to worry about it. I just could get dressed and go about my day. I'm able to play ball with my kids. I'm able to get out and do things that I wouldn't do before. And I'm just finding so much freedom in that. And so I have hit my goal as far as weight goes, but I've just reached, freedom in so many other ways too. And just being able to give credit to God for that. And be able to tell other people when they ask me, wow, what are you doing? I can say it's only through God that I've been able to do this, to make better choices and to make choices so that I can better serve him. Because I can't serve him if I'm hiding in my van. I can't serve him if I don't want to go to functions because I don't want people to see me. And so I think that this will be a real turning point for me. And I'm excited about, learning more about how I can maintain this, and teach my kids too, just a healthy lifestyle so that maybe this isn't one of their battles as they grow. So.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing with all of us. I'm blown away by what God does in our lives and in our hearts. And it's not just in areas of ministry, which is incredible. And you're doing this not only for your benefit, but for your children. Because you don't want to see our children struggle ever. I mean, they will at times, but if we can in any way help them through those struggles or prevent them, that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. I know God has done great things in your life. And what's awesome is you are going to maintain this weight with God, with his help, and with his strength and power in your life, which is going to be a further testimony of what you've accomplished so far, and it's going to continue, which is awesome. So thank you so much for sharing, Jess.
Oh, you are welcome. Thank you.